you, Jarod and Adam, for joining me today. Could you introduce yourselves, please?
Hi, Saya. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Jarod Davis. I am the Global Public Policy Director for Dow around social equity and human rights, and I'm the class of 2005 at Tulane.
And I'm Adam Shemp, and I'm a senior attorney at the Environmental Law Institute.
Jarod, can you tell us why you dreamt up this externship opportunity?
Sure, Saya. Really, there were three main objectives that I had in pulling together this program and funding it at Tulane with the Environmental Law Institute. First, I really wanted to focus on building a diverse pipeline of environmental lawyers. I think that there is a unique opportunity to really build out the voices that will be a part of this emerging discourse in this area. And the second thing I really wanted to do was to advance the topic of environmental justice. As a Southerner, as a person who majored in environmental science, growing up in a community where I know that these issues are very important, I really wanted to advance that topic, and I couldn't think of a better place to do it than ELI. And the third piece of ELI and what I really wanted to promote is the concept around public policy in legal education. Environmental justice is one of those topics that will require and will take the advancement, the ingenuity, the creativity of public policy to really drive and effectuate change.
Adam, could you tell us about ELI and what's involved with the clerkship?
Certainly. And going off of Jarod's point, ELI is a research and education institution. We are nonpartisan, but as one of our former presidents, I think very aptly put it, we are pro-environment in a very broad sense of the term. We don't litigate or lobby, but that does give us an opportunity to do some things that are pretty unique in this space. We're effectively sort of a mix between a think tank and a consulting group for government agencies, and we are able to work behind the scenes with a lot of governments. About half of our work is international. About half of it is domestic. We cover almost everything in environmental law and policy. And we try to pass, with regard to the clerkship, we try to pass that along to the clerks as well. For each one of our clerkships, we tailor the experience of that clerk to their interests. That goes to the subject matter that they're working on, the types of projects that we're doing. Again, since we do almost everything, it's very easy to be able to get the clerks the type of substantive exposure that they're looking for. We also focus very much on skill building, and going back to Jarod's point, research, writing, analysis, communication skills, all of those things within this environmental law and policy space, trying to make sure that the clerks, we talk to them before they arrive about what they're trying to get out of the experience, and then try to tailor those projects to their particular interest and what they're hoping to gain substantively and from a skill standpoint. The other thing that we really try to focus on during the course of that clerkship is the networking element, getting a better understanding of what the field looks like, what types of opportunities are out there. And one of the unique elements of this particular clerkship is one-on-one conversations with practitioners focused on those particular substantive areas and sectors of interest to the clerk, be that in law firms, in industry, in nonprofits or government, being able to get people some more connections and then just exposure and understanding of what it takes to sort of build a career in this space.
It's an excellent opportunity. Just a little bit about the nuts and bolts from Tulane's side. This is a 10-week program for which you're awarded 3 experiential credits for the externship portion. You have the option of completing the externship, which is 4 weeks long, either remotely or on site in Washington, D.C. at ELI. There's a roughly $5,000 salary for the internship portion of the program, and that's 6 weeks in Washington, D.C. with ELI. There's also a $3,000 housing stipend to use as you see fit, either during the externship portion remotely or for the entire 10 weeks in DC if you choose. The application deadline is February 10th. For more information, take a look at Chris, or you can come see me in Suite 232, or you can reach out via email. My email address is smith19@tulane.edu. We hope you'll apply. Thank you.